part of me that always thought that's why I left home in the first place. I felt like some kind of a pioneer for my family and my friends and my people. And I was going out to find new worlds and to lay claim to them for us. And, you know, Columbus had to make it back to Spain or it didn't mean shit, you know. It's just like, where'd that guy? I never saw him again. I don't really know what, it just wouldn't be the same. You don't discover anything unless you bring it home. And then after, 15 years, I got back home, and it was so amazing to feel that ground beneath my feet again and the familiarity and to have some routines back in my life. And the only catch was that I soon realized that Queen Elizabeth sanctioned Columbus, or whoever it was, some queen, who was it? Was it? Isabel. You guys are good. How'd you know that? But I quickly realized I had not been commissioned for my pioneering, that nobody was actually waiting for the results of my trip. I got back and there was no parade, metaphorically or literally or of any sort. I can't believe all I've seen is over. I can't believe how beautiful it's been so far, so far. Hey, I rode the road, New York to San Francisco. Took 10 years. Took 10 years to make it back to the Shenandoah. Quite a few cars. Quite a few cars. And now I'm driving to the radio and dancing with the rabbits on this stretch of country road. Rolling home, rolling home. Now I can't wait to hear whether Joe won or lost in Luray. Oh, I'd be there, but there's a party just down the way. Tonight I feel like playing. Tonight I feel like playing. A lot of people think right there I say, can't wait to hear whether or not Joe won or lost in the rain. I've heard a lot of different chants. It's actually Luray. And that was because that year I moved home. I got to see every single one of my brother's football games. He was a quarterback, star quarterback, and they had like a winning season. It was straight out of the movies. It was so good. And there's only one game that I missed, and that was Luray. And because there was a party that night, and I heard there was going to be music. And I went to the party and there was no music. This is a bunch of people a lot younger than me, way drunker than me. And I was sitting there just thinking, shit, I should have gone to that football game. The only one I missed. Nobody's even fucking playing any music. That story goes on too, because I ended up jumping out of a window that night trying to get away from a fight and ended up in the emergency room, and then I had this piece of glass in my foot for 7 years, and I don't have health care. This whole tour with that piece of glass just sticking out. It's a whole nother story. I couldn't even wear it. The only time I ever used a wheelchair at an airport is a piece of glass was literally sticking out of the top of my foot, and I was like, well, that's working itself out. I wish. And Daniel's gonna be there, that's such a good feeling. I bet Dad's laughter is gonna shake the ceiling. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm driving to the radio and dancing with the rabbits on this stretch of country road. Rolling home. the highway. No one around here could ever know how good I was at that, but I'd miss them more. I'd miss them more. And who knows, I might meet a girl that wants to go somewhere. Well, now I could take her there, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. As I'm driving to the radio and dancing with the rabbits on this stretch of country road, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home. Thank you. All right, if you just give me 30 seconds of your time, I will show you one of the coolest illusions of all time.